It has been a while since I have been on YouTube, so I am going to try and explain the best that I can the kind of journey that I have been on. It has truly been a journey. I'm not exactly sure where I want to take my channel. I'm seeing a lot of things that are just not authentic about YouTube, and I want to come across authentically and also not, have my children on here a whole lot, which is difficult, especially when they're home a lot. So trying to find a time, or exactly what my plan is for YouTube, I'm still sorting that out. But we're gonna go and kind of talk about the journey that I have been on. The last video that I posted, I think, was like in January. I was going on about decluttering my house, and in fact I really have decluttered a ton of my house, or I just decluttered a lot in general. Like, I have gone back and looked at some of my old videos whenever I started YouTube, like, what was it, 2019, so I don't know, I can't do math. Was that like 4 years ago? And just looking at the video, I'm like, oh my god, I had so much stuff. So I have come a long way, and I am going to try to stop beating myself up. The 12-week year, I absolutely love the idea of it, and I totally worked when I lost the weight in, what year was that, 2021. It totally worked. The nuances of it, however, being a parent, being a mom, is difficult, because in reality I can't just focus on one huge goal when I have other goals that I want to kind of take along with me. And one of the big goals that I had last year at the end of, well, I mean, it's been several years, but I think I had a whole plan on it on one of the videos, was talking about getting into a better relationship with my daughter. She was really struggling. We had just moved here, and so I was really doing a whole lot of educating myself about connective parenting and listening to so many things, like 30 minutes a day and all of this stuff. And I realized that I can't just not continue that stuff and then solely focus on decluttering, because my family is a huge part of me, and I really value the relationships with my kids. And so it's been a balancing act of trying to achieve some of my goals, but yet taking these other balls that I'm trying to balance with it. And the greatest thing that I'm learning is that YouTube is lacking value. Maybe I'm just not in the right spots of YouTube, but no one ever talks about when you finally have come to the point in your self-healing journey that you are no longer yelling or spanking your kids. And I have not spanked my kids in several months. Yelling, I am not yelling 99% of the time, but nobody ever talks about the lack of skills you have as a parent. Like, I'm not yelling, but how do I now communicate with my children effectively? How do I get them to follow my lead in a gentle way without shaming? How do I be a coach to somebody, to my children, in a loving way? I mean, I feel like I have no skills as a parent. I mean, the go-to is always yelling. I've been on this journey for well over 2 years, and I'm finally coming to the point where I cannot soak up enough information. because I need toolboxes. I need tools. I'm not yelling at my children, but how do I navigate this new world of being able to communicate with them? And I don't feel like it's explicitly said out there that when you're not yelling, when you stop yelling, you have to communicate. And I guess I'm really not that good of a communicator with my kids, it is such a hard journey. And I didn't find that value on YouTube. Like the truthful, authentic value. The short videos that people put out there on gentle parenting are great little snippets, but I'm finding the most value in reading. I still need to read this one, but I cannot get enough of books. Honestly, every book that I am reading has tools in there. It has so much value to offer me. And honestly, I haven't even been really watching YouTube that much because I have felt like it's wasting my time. Yeah, it can be great for entertainment, but what I am finding is not online. It is in books. And so I've really struggled on figuring out what my plan is for YouTube. How can I bring value that is authentic and the nuances of motherhood that is somewhat truthful, but also, it's hard, but it's lovely. Like, I look back now and I'm like, I feel like a completely different person than I did when I first became a mom. And journey is for sure. Motherhood is a journey. And I don't think that people have explained that well enough online and have talked about the journey that they have been on. It's a lot of the negatives of motherhood, which I'm really trying to not subscribe to because I don't want to get into a negative mindset with my children. But really, this is what I've been doing. I have been reading and taking what I'm learning from these books and trying to apply it to my life. One particular that I need to keep reading on is sibling rivalry. I don't know how to say that. How do I get my children to stop fighting over a toy when they are just so ready to hurt each other because they really want that toy without yelling? How do you do it? I don't know. Nobody talks about it on YouTube that I find. But these have tools. These have things that I should be looking at, how to word things. And of course I'm not perfect, and I try it again, and I read it more, and I am just like, I'm not finding that on YouTube. Actually, I've unsubscribed to a lot of channels too because I'm just like, where is the authenticity? Did I say that right? Authenticity. I don't even know. But yeah, I'm just finding in life and everything, it's all a journey, and it's all going to be so much slower than just a 12-week plan. Like, the dreams and hopes that I have with my relationship with my children, it is so dang difficult from going from yelling and spanking to not even doing any of that, and then trying to figure out how to better communicate, and reading so much. But how do I bring value to YouTube and not make it fake, and take what I'm learning and show you guys? I don't know. So that's where I'm at. I'm trying to figure out how to move forward. How to move forward authentically. And authentically, and also I suppose not make people think that, who are viewing me on the other side of the camera, think that I have all these things figured out. But I want my channel to have value, and I am not sure I could subscribe to a specific niche. You know, I don't know. I have a lot of things to think about, but that is where I'm at right now. I have literally pretty much had my nose in a book or listening to something, just trying to learn so much about the things that I feel that I am lacking in my communication skills. And believe it or not, anything that you want to research out there is in a book, and what can be explained in somebody's writing is so much deeper than what could be explained over a YouTube video. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but it just is. Somebody can pack so much information into their book, and it can be such a helpful resource. And I guess what I'm saying is that I want my channel to be like that, in a sense, to have value. And so I'm just trying to come up with a game plan of how I can deliver value to this channel without it being unrealistic at the same sense, because I'm also seeing that you can only do so much as a mom. Truly, 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 truly. And the channels out there that make you think you can do everything, I'm pretty sure they're having help doing all the things that they're doing and then just not telling us. Because, yeah, I just can't get everything done. And for so long I have subscribed to getting it all done and falling flat on my face tired. So I'm just trying to figure out a game plan moving forward. So this is probably just really random thoughts. I don't know how much I'm going to edit this. But please comment down below how you're all doing. And I hope I can work up a game plan here sooner on what my next video is going to be and what might be helpful. For you guys. So I will hopefully see you soon.